that tracking people's movements for abortion access.
And yeah, it's just fucking creepy. All thanks to the apps on your phone selling data that maybe we should make it illegal for them to sell.
It's perfectly legal and has the potential to be a very useful tool in enforcing strict abortion laws. Yeah, this is just an insane conclusion to this, that tracking people's movements for abortion access.
It's bad enough if they do it, but just like the possibility that they could do it,
it's a threat.
That's also very useful to them.
Yes.
But if Trump loses, it will likely be largely thanks to a majority of voters deciding that even if they don't personally like abortion, they find it a little bit icky, they still don't want the fucking government treating women who seek abortions as criminal fugitives.
Mm-hmm.
And speaking of which, 404 Media this week published an excellent article on how existing location tracking technology could be used to enforce abortion bans.
On a computer screen, a map shows the movements of smartphones around the globe. Zooming into an abortion clinic in the south of the United States, the online tool shows more than 700 red dots over the clinic itself, each representing a phone and by extension, a person. The tool, called LocateX and made by a company called Babel Street, then narrows down to the movements of a specific device which had visited the clinic. This phone started at a residence in Alabama in mid-June. It then went by a Lowe's home improvement store, traveled along a highway, went past a gas station, visited a church, crossed over into Florida, and then stopped at the abortion clinic for approximately 2 hours. They had only been to the clinic once, according to the data.
The device then headed back and crossed back over into Alabama. The tool also showed their potential home, based on the high frequency at which the device stopped there. The tool clearly shows this home address on its map interface. In other words, someone had traveled from Alabama, where abortion is illegal after the June 2022 overturning of Roe v. Wade, to an abortion clinic in Florida, where abortion is limited but still available early in a pregnancy. Based on the data alone, it is unclear who exactly this person is or what they were doing, whether they were receiving an abortion themselves, assisting someone seeking one, or going to the clinic for another reason. But it would be trivial for US authorities, some of which already have access to this tool, to go one step further and unmask this or other abortion clinic visitors.
This data is available without a warrant as long as you pay to access it. And yeah, it's easy to imagine law enforcement using it to harass or prosecute anyone who visits an abortion clinic, even if they cross state lines to a state where abortion is legal. The underlying tech and the shady industry around it are something that we've covered for years, and it stems from the apps on your phone tracking your location and then just selling that information to the highest bidder. And this data doesn't include your name or any personally identifying information, but it's very easy to figure that stuff out just based on where the little red dot is at night, your house, and where it is most of the day, your job. Seems like this kind of thing really ought to be fucking illegal, tracking people's movements for abortion access. It's perfectly legal and has the potential to be a very useful tool in enforcing strict abortion laws.
And yeah, like a bunch of these doctors were just like, I had to move. I can't fucking live like this.
Yeah.
And that's what they want. Report a lot of their work like to the police, or like by law, they have to like call up the fucking cops and say like, okay, I gave an abortion to this person and here's why it was legal. And the cops would like follow up on it. And yeah, it's just fucking creepy.